Watching Wall Street, Dow Jones Industrial Average up 100 today. We got FedEx to 100 points today, I think. Dow at 10,525. NASDAQ up 26. And if you look at the numbers for the Dow, what a crazy year. We were up, we were down, and it looks like we're back where we started now, or at least close to it at the beginning of the year. Rob Black joining us now with more. Rob?
Yeah, it was an interesting day for sure. I kind of talked to you during the commercial break on Friday, and I said I wish I could have got to one more story. It was the weaker dollar and how commodities should do well this week. And copper and oil are showing their earnings this week. So that's kind of what led us. On top of some weakness in the housing numbers, you mix in some positive numbers from FedEx, last week's positive from UPS. You put it all together, and the U.S. economy is doing well, but there's some fear down the road, which has caused the dollar weaker. The weaker dollar equals stronger commodities. So commodities might carry us for the next few weeks.
Has the running gold finished? Are we moving on to copper and oil again?
Yeah, I can't imagine a good case for gold at this point in time. If you ever buy gold, don't do what Glenn Beck says. Don't buy gold coins.
But he has those commercials that are so convincing.
When you buy a gold coin, though, you lose 30% of the value in the minting.
Wow.
You want to buy the gold bullion.
Okay.
That's much more important.
Those are much heavier.
It carries weight, and the minting actually ruins the value.
Okay.
And it makes it tougher to resell.
And you mentioned FedEx. It didn't seem so much their earnings, but their earnings forecast that made a bigger difference today in the markets.
Keep in mind, I have to go to UPS later today and drop a business letter in the mail. Business is happening. So when UPS says good things, FedEx says good things. It's not like the train companies. When they say good things, it's telling you that commerce is happening inside the United States. So FedEx and UPS are tells. They're good signs.
All right, you want to talk about housing or BP?
Housing numbers were very, very average. Don't look for a turnaround there. BP, the second big event happened. They capped the well. Stock went up on that news. Then they fired the CEO, or they're pushing the CEO to Siberia. That's pushing the stock up again. Next big move for BP on the upside is when they quantify their damages.
And Tony Hayward was a PR disaster, basically, for BP.
Yeah. This whole thing's ruining my life. I just want to get my life back. And then you see, that's what he said, not me. And everyone in the Gulf has lost their livelihood. And it's going to be a problem that plays out for many, many, many years.
All right, so how important is housing? We saw June up, but we saw May revised downward. Which is a bigger impact, May being low, revised lower, or June with a climb?
Well, that's why you don't look at stats in 1 month. Okay. You try to clump them together. And last month was revised lower. This month was a better than expected number. The housing starts, it's not as important to our economy as it was, say, 3 to 5 years ago. I see nothing in the data that tells us housing's getting ready to go on a meteoric climb. With that said, you're starting to see some of the end of the tax rebates and tax breaks, and it's playing out smartly and intelligently. So I'm okay on housing. Just don't look for it to be the next big leader in the world economy.
Is there going to be a double dip in housing? A lot of people are suggesting it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So I think it's a bounce along the bottom.
Okay, great. We got it all in. And we'll be back with Rob Black. Questions from the viewers coming up.